Hello everyone, my name is Kush Patel and this is my final project for SES141. Uh, Looking at the instructions, the project idea that sort of interested me was the engineering and the web design project, especially the computer coding. Uh, as a computer science major, I decided to write and compile code that shows us the sunrise and sunset time in 3 different cities. And the cities I chose were Phoenix, Arizona, New York, and Atlanta, Georgia. I specifically chose to do this so I can show my understanding of coding through my major, as well as something that aligned with what I'm learning and what I learned in the course. Uh, this project uses the sun's positioning in sunrise and sunset and how daily energy use is impacted, and also how solar power is generated and how energy is used in our environment. The 3 coding languages I decided to use were Java, C++, and Python, which I learned these from my classes for the past 2 years. And I calculated these times based on the longitude and the latitude, as well as the date from these 3 different cities. And I used scientific estimation and solar geometry principles. And then if we go more into the specifics, I used formulas from the NOAA solar calculator to get the approximate times. And the approximate times can help determine how many hours per day solar panels can produce energy. The location and date help produce relevant energy output as well, and the sunrise and sunset time reflects solar availability. So on to designing the code. Like I said, I used 3 different languages for 3 cities: Java for Atlanta, C++ for New York, and Python for Phoenix. Python used a library called Astral, which is a library imported for Python, and it uses solar event calculation. It just makes it easier for coding. C++ and Java use the NOAA equations, and the specific output for each city shows how daylight duration changes based on date, location, as well as the geography. And we'll get to the conclusion later. So if we look at these are the 3 codes: C++, Python, and Java. For C++, I did New York, which if we can see in the code, it will ask for the longitude and the latitude. And if we run this code, right here, we can see that the location says New York, the date, well, it's showing yesterday's date, and this is the approximate time the sun rises and the approximate time the sun sets. And then if we go on to Python, which is for Phoenix, if we run this, right here, the location is Phoenix, the date is today's date, and this is the approximate sunrise time and the sunset time. And then it also shows a daylight duration. And lastly, if we look at the Java code, which is Atlanta, and if we run this,